We are just around 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. On the visiting sideline, there is the Vikings head coach. His team off to a sharp 6-1 start on this new campaign. On the other side, his counterpart from Houston. His guys had the week off last week, so they are, in theory, rested up and ready to get back at it. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week. And I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly than the alternative.
It's a game of 2.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Mikey Sanderskill.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. And left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. On first down, Dart. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. This one complete to Higgins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kenneth Grant into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up. And this is...
Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
You know, Mike, at this level, you just very rarely see the type of performance we did last week, where just one player is so much better than everyone else on the field. I mean, yes, he throws for all those touchdowns, but then at the same time, he's able to protect the ball. I mean, he is just operating at a completely different level, and I'm not sure what he has in store today, but I'm certainly excited to see.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. They'll run, and this is Omarion Hampton. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
The 46-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The Vikings first down.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 25, here's second and 8.
Texans 25
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the first down. Good, smart play with the slide by J.J.
9 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of pistol, here's Hampton. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his third touchdown catch this year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He knocks it through. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Late Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Now a toss play. Running left, it's Mixon. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and
out of the gun. 3rd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. And let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy will try to set up the screen to Genty. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28.
We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He's got his man, Jefferson. Get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd down and 3. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He takes off, and he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, taken in. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A 23-yard attempt.
Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's right, it's Joe Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
The RPO, quick throw to Olave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Schultz, the motion man.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Michigan man, Mikey Sainristil, getting in on the corner blitz. And he comes up with a sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Dart can throw here on 2nd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, the ball comes out. And no turnover here. Want the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Little play action here with McCarthy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
The Texans offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Out of shotgun. It's done. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
On 2nd down, Dart. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and long.
3rd down and 17.
Looking to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Azeez Ojulari. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
Perhaps you didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Gets to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here comes 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. To the air once more is McCarthy. He's got Loveland free left side.
McCarthy's pass.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 17-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made it about the 5-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
At the 5-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to...
And he'll take it on in. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Minnesota. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings move out in front by the score of 17-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Avante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Higgins sent in motion. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll step up and run this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Texans first down.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Throwing, Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey around the NFL starts now with an intriguing matchup in the AFC. All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. And this is Dylan Sampson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Browns will not finish the year winless. Congratulations to them and their fans. It was quite a wait, but they get their first win. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Saints wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Saints get the 7-point win, 21-14 your final. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. You'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. He's building a case for the MVP. He is the leader in the NFL in touchdown passes. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Run right up the gut of Kinetik. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allows the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 24, Texans 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Dark. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Dark going to throw it on 2nd down. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again.
I think the defense came in confident that they'd be able to get after the quarterback, right, Mike? When we met with them this week, they felt like they had a really good plan, some exotic looks, some different pressure packages, and it's worked to perfection. I'm not sure they thought they'd be 1 sack away for breaking the NFL record for the most.
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time.
It's 4th down.
Dallas Turner. He gets the sack here, so make it 3 plays for this offense and 3 sacks.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set the stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs over.
The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Here's a handoff to Genty. That's a short pickup to about the 47. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play. 2nd down and 8. Keep it on the ground with Genty. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up, and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Operating from the gun, it's Dart under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now Dart. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
17.
Throwing is Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The Texans getting all set to punt as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he's had it going in the 1st half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they'll try to keep it going. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The throw is Dart. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
They'll run a draw with Mixon. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Schultz, the motion man. Out of shotgun, it's Dart. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Dart. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's another Texans first down.
Again, we're running right. It is Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 11. Looking to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
I think this is going to go down as one of the more impressive individual performances that I can recall in quite some time. And they have tried everything to slow this guy down. And up until this point, nothing's worked.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Texans set to punt this one away as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
The tackle made back at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
But it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. For linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A play fake. Now Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Azeez Ojulari in there for his 2nd sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. on second down. Dart. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key third downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he's in! By Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Texans 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Mills. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
back to throw. Mills. He'll step up and run. He will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down.
Josiah Stewart on the stop. That's a gain of 4.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got enough. They convert on 3rd down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Mills. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's another Texans first down.
Here's Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Texans first down. 1st First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw is Mills. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dak Hill, the former first-round pick, up from the secondary to record the sack.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mills. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
So right now, there's got to be a pretty honest conversation on the sideline between the offensive coordinator and the offensive line coach. They've got to come up with a way to get this guy blocked, and whether it's extra bodies at the line of scrimmage or different protection calls, whatever they got to do, they cannot continue to let...
Oh, a loose football. And the Vikings have the takeaway. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The Vikings offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Run between the tackles for Kinetik. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Kinetik. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 14 on that ball. 1st down, Minnesota.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Kinetik. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
To Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
Will Riker on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now Mixon. And this will be a Texans 1st down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans.
Mills now. In trouble, and down he goes. Kenneth Grant. He has been a one-man wrecking crew in this one. 4th sack of the game. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Mills to throw. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st and 10, it's Kinetik. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 13. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings 1st down.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.